Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm the host. Globalization has resulted in an unprecedented level of interconnectedness among countries. As a result, international trade has skyrocketed over the past few decades. In 2021, for example, the total value of goods traded internationally was over 28 trillion US dollars. But what would that look like? Let's take a look at 5 aspects of trade in this new world. That figure represents over 60% of the total global output of goods and services. Instead of specializing in one good and exporting it all over the world, countries will likely start specializing in multiple goods and trading them within their respective regions. Many countries are opting to protect their domestic industries from foreign competition by implementing high tariffs on imported goods. There is a growing emphasis on sustainability and environmental protection. As a result, countries are likely to implement stricter environmental regulations, which will make it more difficult for firms to pollute and exploit resources. This will make it more expensive for consumers to buy foreign goods, which will, in turn, boost domestic industries. This is because digital products and services can be delivered over the internet, making it easier for firms to trade internationally. This will reduce their reliance on long and complex global supply chains, making them more resilient to disruptions. However, it's clear that international trade is becoming more important than ever before. If your country stops trading, your economy will likely suffer. It is for this reason that countries are working hard to strike a balance between opening up their economies to foreign trade and protecting their domestic industries. However, in recent years, we've seen some countries implement protectionist policies, including high tariffs on imported goods. In addition, several countries have shifted towards more autarkic policies, which emphasize self-sufficiency and reduce reliance on international trade. Moreover, geopolitical tensions and conflicts are also disrupting supply chains and reducing trade flows. For example, the war in Ukraine has led to sanctions on Russian goods, which has restricted international trade flows. Given these recent developments, many experts believe that we may be witnessing the end of globalization and the beginning of a new era of trade. 1. Regionalization. 2. Protectionism. 3. Government intervention. Governments are becoming more involved in the economy and taking a more active role in guiding the allocation of resources. This is because governments are now seen as better equipped to manage the economy and ensure that it works in the best interest of the country. 4. Sustainability. 5. Digital trade. Trade in services is becoming increasingly important, especially in the digital economy. It remains to be seen how these trends will play out in the long run. What do you think? How will the world trade in the future? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.